So I just found out that GitHub Copilot now has a CLI version. Can you believe that? It's like having a coding assistant right in your terminal.
Wait, seriously. That sounds revolutionary. I mean, coding directly with AI assistance instead of flipping between tabs is huge.
Exactly, it's all about terminal native development. No more switching contexts, just a seamless experience. How cool is that?
Totally. But I wonder how effective it really is when it comes to understanding complex code.
Good point. It claims to understand your code in GitHub context, but I'm curious about the depth of that understanding.
Right? And what happens if it doesn't get the context right? That could lead to some pretty bad suggestions.
True, but with intelligent assistance, you can build, debug, and refactor code, which sounds pretty powerful.
But doesn't that assume it's always accurate? There could be a risk in trusting it too much, you know.
Absolutely, that's where the preview feature comes in. You get to approve actions before they happen.
That's a good safeguard. Still, how does it handle things like version control? Does it integrate smoothly?
It integrates out of the box with your GitHub account, allowing access to repositories and pull requests.
Okay, that does sound convenient. But what if you're using a different version control system?
That's a valid concern. It seems tailored for GitHub, so it might not be as effective for others.
Plus, what about the prerequisites, like needing Node, JS, and an active subscription?
Yeah, you need Node, JS 22 or higher, and a Copilot subscription, which could be a barrier for some users.
It's interesting how they're tying it to subscriptions. Makes me wonder about accessibility for casual coders.
Exactly, it feels like they're targeting professional developers more than hobbyists.
And speaking of targeting, how does it handle different coding languages? Is it language agnostic?
It seems to support a variety of programming languages, but I wonder how well it adapts to each one.
Right, you'd expect some languages to be easier for AI to learn than others, like JavaScript versus Haskell.
That's an interesting angle. The effectiveness could really depend on the language's structure.
And what about user feedback? They mention frequent updates, but are they really addressing user concerns?
They encourage feedback and have a dedicated channel for it, which is promising, but action on that feedback is key.
True, an iterative approach sounds good, but it also means they're still figuring things out.
Exactly, it's an early preview, so things could change rapidly, hopefully for the better.
But I can see how exciting it would be for developers to have this kind of tool at their fingertips.
Right? It's like having a coding buddy who's always there to help you troubleshoot.
But what if that buddy gives you bad advice? That could be a disaster in a production environment.
That's a real risk. The tool can't replace human judgment, it needs to be a complementary resource.
Exactly. And I think that balance is so crucial when integrating AI tools into workflows.
So if we put all this together, it sounds like a powerful tool, but with limitations and risks.
Absolutely. It could change the game, but the user needs to be cautious and informed.
What do you think will be the biggest challenge for users adopting this CLI?
Probably the trust factor. Can they really rely on it to make coding decisions?
Right, trusting an AI requires a mindset shift. Users will need to stay engaged with the suggestions.
And managing that skepticism while trying to leverage the benefits will be key.
Absolutely, it's like walking a tightrope between enthusiasm and caution.
Well, this discussion makes me curious about how other tools will respond to this development.
Oh, for sure, competition might spur even more innovation in this area.
So what do you think? Are you excited to try it out or are you holding back?
I think I'm inclined to try it, but with a critical eyes. What about you?
Same here. It's a fascinating leap, but I want to see how it holds up in real-world coding.
Well, I guess we'll have to keep an eye on updates and user experiences moving forward.
Definitely. And maybe we can revisit this topic to see how it's evolving.
For sure, I'm excited to see how developers embrace or resist this change.
And the implications for productivity and creativity will be fascinating to watch.
Exactly, it's a thrilling time for coding with AI becoming a part of the everyday tools.
Absolutely. Let's see where this journey takes us next.